Weebly is among several top companies to consider when it comes to building websites the easy way. While Weebly may not be as frequently marketed as some of its competitors, like Wix and Squarespace, it definitely deserves to be considered as a web builder to use for creating your website. Weebly is 14 years old and has an exciting history. Who should use Weebly? Best for. With a simple, guided, drop and drag editor that has some restrictions, Weebly aims toward beginners and people who need simple websites without having to touch any code. It comes with a drag and drop builder that gives you enough freedom to play around when starting out. It also allows you to start a blog or even a small online shop. Weebly key features. 1. Drag and drop editor. Move elements around and let Weebly drop them in just the right place. 2. Beginner-friendly templates. Over 50 templates that can be easily edited and modified. 3. Responsive themes. Your site is automatically mobile-friendly. 4. E-commerce. Quickly start an online shop with tons of features and options. 5. Video background. Easily add a video background to any element of your site. 6. Site search. Let your visitors search your site without problems. Review summary. In this review, I am about to create a simple website to see everything that Weebly offers. I will test out the elements and builder, as well as see how it handles things like SEO and e-commerce. Detailed Weebly review. 1. Ease of use. 2. Templates. 3. Design flexibility. 4. Domain options. 5. Mobile site optimization. 6. SEO, search engine optimization. 7. Blogging functions. 8. E-commerce integration. Ease of use. From the very first moment that you open the dashboard, you will get the impression that Weebly is easy to use. And that is quite true. Everything is intuitive, and Weebly has a small learning curve. Templates. When you start creating your website with Weebly, you will get to choose from 50-ish templates assigned to various categories. While this sounds like plenty, you will be surprised when you start browsing. When you spread those templates through groups, you end up having about 7 per category, which does not seem right. While the templates do look modern and clean, a problem emerges as soon as you start previewing them. Unfortunately, many of the templates seem alike. Most of them come with pretty much the same layout, where the only difference is having different images. So, even though Weebly allows you to change your template anytime you wish, the truth is that you do not get much to choose from. And I believe that there should be more templates as well as more options. Design flexibility. Weebly is an authentic drag and drop website builder. As soon as you hit the Edit Website button, you will start to see the power of Weebly. There are quite a number of widgets that can be dragged into your new site. So, when you see how many options you get, you will probably forget about how limiting the templates are. Unlike Wix, which lets you drop an element anywhere you want, Weebly is more rigid. Weebly forces you into placing an item into a predefined position. But that's not a bad thing. You can still choose where to append the element. Whether you decide to add one as a new section or simply embed it into an existing one, you're just a click away. If you decide that the generic widgets are not enough for your website, you can always go to the Apps section that lets you expand your library. Some of those are free, while others will have to be paid for. Hundreds of apps in the Weebly store allow you to introduce a new feature or even connect to a 3-party service, so you will most likely find everything that you need. Domain options. When you start off with a free Weebly plan, you will be able to choose a subdomain for your new site. That means that you will get to choose your site's name, but the domain will always have the weebly.com part in it. It's similar to what Wix and Squarespace do, so no surprises here. For example, if you have a website dedicated to photography, you can have something like your photographystudio.weebly.com as your free domain. Of course, that's only if this domain was not taken already by one of the more than 50 million sites created with this popular platform. The great thing about the subdomain is that you can always change it from the settings. However, if you decide to use a custom domain, you will have to start paying for Weebly. Mobile site optimization. While building your site with Weebly, you're always just a click away from previewing your website on a smartphone. But that's pretty much it when it comes to mobile optimization. Unfortunately, Weebly does not allow you to edit your website for smartphones and tablets. Still, most of their themes are responsive, which means that they will automatically adapt to all screen sizes. You can quickly check that by resizing your browser window. While this is a crucial feature you do want your website to have, there's not much you can do about the responsive view. If you, for example, want to move an element away from the mobile view only or make it look different, there's not much you can do about that. SEO, search engine optimization. Everybody is focusing on search engine optimization these days. If you couldn't list your website on Google and other less popular search engines, there would not be much sense in having one at all. But don't worry. If you start your website with Weebly, you can work on optimizing your site even if this is the first time you have heard about SEO. There's a unique settings section dedicated to SEO that lets you add your site description and meta keywords you want to rank for. Weebly even makes it easy to insert header and footer code, which means connecting Google Analytics and Webmaster Tools has never been easier. What positively surprised me was their 301 redirect settings. This setting allows you to redirect one page to another and control how your site behaves. Blogging functions. Modern websites usually need a proper blog to be effective. So, it does not surprise that Weebly comes with the option for one. It is quite easy to add a blog to a Weebly site. There are even a few templates dedicated to blogging, but unfortunately, that does not mean that you will enjoy blogging with Weebly. Adding a new post is not as comfortable as adding one with Wix or Squarespace, let alone WordPress. So you simply can't compare Weebly to its competitors in this domain. Starting each new post feels like designing a new page. And while this might seem fun at first, if you tend to blog a lot, it will soon start dragging you down. E-commerce integration. Since it's owned by Square, a payment processor, it is not a surprise that Weebly comes with some neat e-commerce options. Although it may not be ideal for substantial online stores that need a lot of custom options, Weebly is more than adequate for many small e-commerce businesses. As soon as you activate the e-commerce option, your website will get a shopping cart icon. Actually, it's a lot more than an icon, since this means that you have a full-blown shopping cart system where your customers can view the products in the cart. Weebly pricing and plans. When it comes to choosing pricing plans, most people do not want things to get too complicated. If you feel the same way, you will be happy to know that Weebly has a very straightforward pricing plan that's easy to understand. For starters, the most crucial thing to know is that Weebly comes with a free plan that allows everyone to start a site. Free. 1. free of charge. After signing up, you will get a domain name with Weebly branding, your domain.weebly.com, 500 megabytes storage, and even the free SSL security. Connect. $1.06 per month. With the Connect plan, you get to connect your custom domain name. This still leaves other restrictions, as well as Weebly ads on your site. Pro. $1.12 per month. You receive unlimited storage, remove Weebly ads, and still have the option of using a custom domain. This plan also introduces you to e-commerce, where you can add shopping carts and start accepting payment through Square as well as third-party providers.